What's up, fight fans? Mainman Mademan here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. What up to the fam? And what up to everyone in Mainman Mademan's boxing form? Hey, look, the thing is this. So I just was poking around on X, and I came across the Camron and Mase clips in which they were talking about Shakur Stevenson. I see Shakur Stevenson is on his social media saying a lot also about Camron and Mase. I'm not going to put the flashes up this time, fight fans, but y'all can go on over to Shakur Stevenson's Twitter and you can see all of the things that he had to say. I'm just going to say this first and foremost. Camron and Mase are casual of the casuals, fight fans. They do not speak for boxing fans. When they want to sit around and say that Shakur Stevenson is not entertaining, they are not speaking for boxing fans. They are speaking for the casual fans. As you can clearly see, Camron knows absolutely very little about the fight game. He didn't even barely know who Keyshawn Davis was, fight fans. So at the end of the day, why is anyone taking these dudes' words for it? It would be laughable. They are casuals, man. They have no place in the sport of boxing. And this is a very unfortunate thing, because these two dudes got a big platform and they're dragging Shakur Stevenson's name through the mud. They're not talking about the fact that Shakur Stevenson is a multiple division champion. They're not talking about the fact that Shakur Stevenson is a top 5 pound for pound fighter. And if they don't want to have those kind of conversations, they can't call themselves boxing commentators nor boxing fans. I'm sorry, fight fans. This must stop. All of this fluff that's moving around in boxing, all of you casual fans that the sport is now catering to, y'all are running around here now pretty much making fun of the sweet science. You're making fun of the art of hitting without being hit. That's what Shakur Stevenson does, and he does very, very well. Matter of fact, some of our favorite fighters like Floyd Mayweather or like a Pernell Whitaker, well, this is what brought them claims to fame. You must understand, man, Shakur Stevenson is going to have all of his faculties by the end of his career. When his career is over, he's going to still be able to think for himself, put his own clothes on. He's not going to have many issues up in the brain department because he doesn't get hit that much. I mean, his entire opposition has an average of landing on him at 16%, man. Talking about somebody that takes all tools away. Though I would love to see Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson, I'm one to know that the strong point of Shakur Stevenson, everyone says, oh, he doesn't want to get hit. He doesn't like to get, feel that power. I kind of noticed that myself. But at the end of the day, Shakur has a thing where he takes tools away. You don't know what Shakur would take away from Gervonta Tank Davis. Though Gervonta Davis is a hell of a knockout artist. One shot power. You can't buy that in the stores, fight fans. The thing is that as much as I love Tank, and he's a very skillful fighter, very good puncher, the whole 9 yards, things can be taken away, and you don't know how fighters would perform. They will have to lean back on their B game, their C game, their D game. You feel me? Go deep in the bag type ish. You know what I'm saying? That's what Shakur will make an elite fighter do. But Camron and Mase would know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, cut it out, bro. Cut it out, man. Not your man preaching Mase up here dragging Shakur Stevenson through the mud publicly like this. You know what I'm saying? This is a kid, bro. This is also a heavily and highly decorated fighter. Man, I wish Shakur would have really went back at these dudes, man. He could have went at Cam, you know what I'm saying? Not Mr. Whack Lyrics Camron. You be like holy moly. You be like roly poly. You be like moly moly. Shut up, man. You know what I'm saying? Camron was always garbage. Him and the entire Dipset. Not a fan, you know what I mean? And not to mention Mase, who goes from shiny suits to the pulpit to back standing next to 50 to now being a sportsman. You know what I'm saying? Mase, you all over the place, homie. You need to sit down and do some meditation. You know what I'm saying? Long head ass dude. You know what I mean? I wish Shakur would have went right back at y'all dudes, dragging this young brother through the mud publicly. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much because y'all ain't got shit else to do. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else to talk about. And stay out of boxing because y'all don't know shit about boxing. Now, Shakur Stevenson is on his social media speaking about how Top Rank and ESPN perhaps maybe played him to a certain degree, showing the people leaving, you know what I'm saying, showing and things like that. And he says that, listen, man, his fight was packed. He said his fight did pretty well. I don't understand what the big thing is. He states that Top Rank was putting him on Thursdays, which is true. You know what I'm saying? Trying to lower his stock, which I don't know about that much because I think that they done right by Shakur. But at the end of the day, I also am aware that, yes, promoters will try to lower your stock when they think that you're departing their outfit. It's just the natural order of things. But it's guys like Camron and Mase who wouldn't know anything about that. And they're just taking this moment, you know what I'm saying, to just talk shit about Shakur and to kind of get their name out there. But they don't understand what really is going on in the sport of boxing. And they're parlaying their message out to thousands, I repeat, thousands of people. And they're going to hear Camron and Mase say this, and they're going to run around and be like, oh, yeah, they're right. You know what I mean? Because casuals follow casuals. That's just the way it goes. Now, I will admit, Shakur Stevenson, because I even did the video, Shakur Stevenson's excitement meter was kind of low. But however, I mean, that's just for the casual fans, not for the diehards. Guys like myself love what Shakur Stevenson did. I love to see his skills on display the way I seen them. You know what I'm saying? Swimming without being wet. I love it, you know? Not to mention, he did kick up the aggression a couple notches in that fight as well. It's just the fact that his opponent remained kind of elusive. He was moving a lot, you know what I'm saying? Being very lateral as well. And he didn't engage as much with Shakur as Shakur wanted to do. You know, if anything, if people really take a look at that fight, you will see that it was Artem doing more of the staying away from confrontation than Shakur was. But you won't know that because the Haney fans are not going to say it, and the Tank fans are not going to say it, and definitely Camron and Mase with their casual asses, they're not going to say it. So it is what it is. Salute to Shakur Stevenson. We still salute him. We still champion him. You know what I'm saying? New Jersey, hold your guy down. You know what I mean? Because the powers that be are coming against him, man. They want to drop the man's stock. They want to make the man look bad. I'm a fan. Hopefully he links up with Floyd and they keep on pushing off the bigger fights. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how it all goes down. Thumbs up on the way out. If you didn't hit it on the way in, share, rock the bells. We get up real soon. To the next video. Peace out.